Hi, I'm Brainard Carey, Director of Praxis Center, and this week, whenever you're watching this video, I want to give you a challenge. This is the challenge to get more exhibits and get more galleries. It's an easy challenge, so instead of just giving you a kind of tutorial here on something that you might be able to do or a way of approaching things, this is a challenge. This is an assignment, and you can answer it and ask questions right here in the comments. Okay, so what the assignment is it's about getting a gallery show, right? Wherever you are in the world, United States, Canada, anywhere in Europe, Asia, the Middle East, there's galleries. There's galleries all over the world, right? We're slowly coming out of a pandemic. They're open in many places. Most big cities have galleries open now, even if it's by a limited basis. They're all opening up. They want to sell work. Wealthy people continue to have money and they want to buy work. That's what's still happening in the art world. The purchasing of artwork has not stopped. So, okay, here's the challenge for today. For whenever you're watching this, do this challenge and then comment below. The challenge is this: to call 11 galleries. 11 galleries. You can, wherever you are in the world, get the phone numbers of those galleries, look them up locally, and do this one thing. You do it all by phone, and you never have to give your name. Okay, so this is like an anonymous thing. There's nothing, you're really not putting anything on the line here to do this particular challenge. So you pick 11 galleries. Preferably not like the very top galleries that are like museums, galleries that you could see your work in, but pick 11 galleries. I'm sorry, I said 10. Pick 11 galleries. That means look them up on the web, anywhere in the world, but preferably locally to wherever you are in the world, and say this. Call them up. Dial the phone number with your phone, real phone, not Skype or anything else, and say, they'll say hello, say, hi, I'm calling to ask, do you look at the work of new artists? That's it. You're calling to ask them this one question. Do you look at the work of new artists? Now, the answer is either yes or no. You haven't given them your name yet, right? The answer is yes or no. Again, let me just repeat it because this is the whole challenge. You make a call to a gallery. You come up with a list of 11 galleries. You go down that list. You call them up and you say, hello, do you look at the work of new artists? And they'll either say yes or no. If they say no, say thanks, bye-bye, right? There's nothing more to say. You haven't given them your name. If they say, yes, we do, or yes, sometimes we do look at the work of new artists, then say, okay, who would I send work to? Is there someone there that likes to get the work? Is there an email address to send it to? And they'll say something like, oh, yes, that's, James or Julia at such and such an email or something like that. Now you have a name and an email. You can also ask one more question, which is, what do they like to see in an email? Links to my website or just a few images? Oh, just send them a few images or links to the website. They'll tell you. Okay, I'm going to walk through this script again because this is the challenge and this is how you could potentially get shows. This gets you over something uncomfortable. Well, I mean, it is uncomfortable, right, to do this. It's a challenge. That's why it's a challenge. Let's see you do it. I'm challenging you to do 11 calls like that. Remember, you're not giving them your name. It's call the gallery. Hello, I'm calling to ask if you look at the work of new artists. That's the question. Yes or no. If they say no, thank you very much. Hang up. If they say yes, thank you. Who would I send work to? You're talking in first person now. They know it's about you. Who would I send work to? Is there an email and a name of someone who would look at new work? Of the person who does look at new work? And they'll say, yes, that's so-and-so. Write down their name or email, most likely. Or they'll say, send it to info and one of us will look at it. Okay, but give you an email. And then say, what do they like to see in that email? A website link or a few images attached? Because everybody has their own quirks about what they'd like to see. And they will tell you, put in a website or a few images attached. So, okay. Everyone, that is the challenge. I want you to call 11 galleries wherever you are. I know 11's a lot, right? But it's not that much. This whole thing will take you less than 20 minutes. They could be anywhere in the world if you want to use Skype to call or something. I just don't want it to be Skype to Skype. It has to ring their phone so they pick up and you can ask them that question. And then write down what happened, right down below, because I think you'll be surprised. We think of galleries as these places that are very hard to reach, hard to get to. You have to be picked, or there's some special way of presenting yourself to them, right? So this exercise will show you whether that's true or not. This is something we do in Praxis Center. We talk about it a lot. And so it's one method in the Getting into Galleries course that I teach that will get you in the door. I'd love to hear your comments here because I think you'll be surprised by the results. So again, the challenge is 11 galleries. Call 11 galleries using the script I mentioned, which is, hello, do you look at the work of new artists? It's either yes or no. If yes, who do I send it to and how? After you call 11 galleries, write down the results here in the comments. 5 said yes, 6 said no, or 1 said yes, 10 said no. But 11 galleries, tell me what happens. We're going to get some facts here, some numbers from around the world, and that will give us all some information about what's going on in the gallery world. So please, wherever you are in the world, again, this is the challenge. It's a simple, straightforward one in this video. The challenge is write to 11 galleries wherever you are in the world. I mean, not write to them, call them up, phone call. After using the script I mentioned here, which is, do you look at the work of new artists? Yes or no, and if yes, how and to who? Do that, put your comments right here. Let's see the statistics. How many said yes? How many said no? How many said something like keep in touch? Because you'll get that too. What are the other answers that they give? So thank you guys in advance for doing this challenge. I'd be really grateful the more that did this, because we're all going to learn together. It's not just what I'm teaching here or what I'm talking about. Let's see what happens. Let's see what the real deal is in 2021 when you call galleries all over the world and ask them, do you look at the work of new artists? I look forward to seeing your comments, and thank you all for the comments you've put to past videos. I appreciate your watching.